Mizpah Hotel. It's about a 7-hour drive for us. I reserved the wagon room. I had a cute little wagon bed and everything, but check-in was at 3. We get here about 5:30. It's not ready. We leave to go get food. Come back, still not ready. So now we downgraded a little bit to this, which is still not bad, but on the second floor, room 203. And then here's the town of Tonopah. He said they have another hotel. I don't know what hotel it is. Across the street, maybe that's it over there. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed. It smells like ass in here. Why does it smell like ass? So we're gonna investigate here later. We're going on a tour of the Mizpah. The lady that does the Goldfield, which we're going to next, does also the tour here. And the only way to access the basement is through the tour. So we're going to do the tour here first, and then we're going to head to the Goldfield to do an investigation. So yeah, hopefully we get some good activity. All right, I'll check back in a little bit.
To the Goldfield from here?
Half an hour.
Oh shit.
Or
is it back
it's
that way or
26
is it that way?
It's
26 miles?
Yeah, 26 miles. So about...
At 25 miles an hour?
yeah. But yeah, so Walter, the elevator operator, is one you have to be nice to, and he won't be nice to. Where did you lose?
My key, he asked me about key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so people would come down and tell us about the beautiful woman in the elevator that isn't in the elevator. Right? Yeah. There's somebody in the elevator.
So is this her here, or is that
supposedly? Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
I have dust allergies and everything like that. Oh gosh. So this is the lovely basement. But so I have lived in Tonopah majority of my life. Mm-hmm. I have worked here at different times throughout my younger years.
Okay.
My great aunt worked here when I was a kid, and there's a lot of crazy things that happen in this building for sure, and they are often tied with the Goldfield, ironically.
Okay.
So
really?
Yeah, so we'll start by going over here first.
It has a smell to it, doesn't
It
it?
has a weird funky smell, I don't know why. This is an old basement, I guess. I don't know. And they have this area kind of in a weird little mock-up area, but I think it's strange that they have it like this, but that's just me, who am I? But so she's supposed to be the lady in red, which I think is really not a very good example, because I understand the lady in red was a beautiful woman who was sought after by many people, and so I think that's kind of a sad representation.
Yeah.
But I also think this is a weird little mock-up because of the simple fact that
I mean, they got a table. Oh, they got 2 tables.
You clean up the room if you're gonna do this, or else just to leave it trashy and leave it undone.
Yeah, a nice table with dirt floors.
Yeah, but I like all the piles of crap in each section. I'm like, why don't we remove that? But I don't know what I'm doing. So, but anyway, so they say that this area is part of the entrance into the tunnel, which I find kind of odd. I'm not sure that that's 100% accurate, because I do know that in the earlier years, the highway or Main Street out here was much lower, and so there were businesses down in this area. So there was a bank down here, there was a postal service, things like that. So I don't know that this was the entrance into the tunnels, although the ceiling does kind of make it look like it could have been.
Is this a street above us? Sidewalk, right?
Well, part of mostly the sidewalk, yeah.
Okay.
Part of it. So, and I'll show you some more of what I mean later in a few minutes, But so anyway, they say this was part of the tunnels, and so there's 500 miles of mining tunnels throughout under town.
Wow.
And they used to use part of that as ways to go, say, to a brothel, or to a bar, or to a barber shop. And barber shops tend to be kind of the sneak into other areas of town type of locations for whatever, mostly because women weren't allowed in a barbershop is what I'm assuming.
Okay.
So, you know, that's a thing. But so this is said to be part of the area that they were able to enter into. I'll show you some other areas here in a minute that were different, but I think that, I don't know if it's
Do you know
true.
which wall would it be? This
No,
part?
I don't.
That looks
for
pretty
sure.
new. That doesn't look like it matches. Right.
Right.
There,
Well,
you know?
I think that it does because a lot of this is the same kind of rock. But we'll go ahead. We'll go around to the other side.
And you don't know who those people are in the picture, do you?
That is a Halloween picture.
Ah!
They did. Like I said, it's usually a little mock-up. I don't know what the deal is. Like it'll change. Like you'll see like skeleton on her. But so, what floor did they give you finally?
2.
Okay.
203.
Okay.
Yeah, because I heard
so-
the 5th and the 3rd.
Right. So on the 3rd floor, so the lady in red was working here, but there were other ladies that worked in the lady of the night industry, I guess you could say. And one of them had a couple little kids, and when she was at work, she had nowhere to have the little kids go. And so I'm sure the other babysitters were working as well, you know, so you wouldn't have had a babysitter, and you can't exactly have your kids in the room at the same time.
Yeah.
That's not going to be hot. So
Hey, Mommy, what are you doing?
yeah. Mommy, are you okay? Yeah. Yeah, all that. But so she would lock them in this room in here while she was at work.
So she would lock the kids in here?
She would lock the children down here, and I'll show you what I mean. Maybe if I can get the door open.
We don't get a refrigerator. How come we don't have a refrigerator in our house?
They just all arrived. I don't know. They're just down here chilling, I guess. I'm a punny girl. So, they're just down here chilling. They showed up the other day. So you guys will have to come this way first.
So this is like an original.
This was an original cooler. And in the door up here is where they would pack the ice in here. And so she locked them in here. Until the last time she locked them in here.
Oh wow, yeah, it's tight.
Yeah, well, it was the cooler. And
She froze them in here?
I would say they probably weren't frozen. I think they suffocated because if you look at the door, I mean, when you think about all the ice, yeah, it would have been cold in here. But it wouldn't have been as cold as like a today cooler, you know what I mean?
This is where they put the ice?
Yeah, they stuffed the ice up there. So she would lock them in the cooler down here.
Can I come in?
Yeah.
So this is like airtight. They would.
Why did I feel like the
pretty
floor just went bloop?
Right.
I don't know, is this me or?
But so obviously the shelves were later on or whatever, but so sometimes they are still down here, but mostly they play on the 3rd floor because I think that's where they were probably happiest. You know, they probably played on the 3rd floor all the time, and that was probably what they did. And so that's why I asked what floor you were on, is because if you had the 3rd floor or whatever. Supposedly you can hear the kids when you're playing, when you're staying on the 2nd or the 4th floor. Sometimes you can hear the kids running around, but they play ball and giggle and stuff. There's this one gal that was staying here. She told me that she could see their shadows under the gap of the door. Oh wow! And she's opened the door to tell them to be quiet, and there was nobody out there.
There was nobody out there.
Yeah. So she said they were noisy. She says they're playing ball and they're giggling and playing like kids, you know.
I don't even think a room was available on the 3rd, was it? No.
No, he said
the
no.
4th he can upgrade
Unless
us.
he said if he downgraded us to a
Junior.
or-
Yeah, I don't know. I like apps, but I think out of all of them, I like those 2 better.
So far, this one's been the best one. And I used it for free. I just recently paid for it. I used it for free for or the free version for, I don't know, 3 years or so. I just recently downloaded the actual one I paid for it and gave it the money, you know. And I was like, I don't know, we'll see how I feel about it later now because I never like them when I pay for them, I guess.
Yeah.
They end up being stupid then.
Yeah. I just got a hit on the key too. Is there anybody here? Is there one of the children here?
Alright,
I'm gonna walk around like this.
one.
Come follow us if you're with us, okay? We'll be back later tonight. Can't follow us home though.
Alright. You don't understand, it says. You don't understand.
Oh, I don't understand that I can't. You can't follow us?
Alright. exactly. So,
It's like amazing here.
it is. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
So this is what if I remember correctly, this was part of the bank area when this was exposed to the street, and you were able to access this area from the street. Here's another cooler. This is the cooler that would freeze them to death before they would suffocate, probably.
This one?
But yeah, this is it's not very old though. Not like that old. Yeah.
Not like the other one where they put the ice on top.
Yeah. You don't put ice on top of it, probably. Probably
Follow
short it
us
out.
if you're with us.
So we'll go ahead and head down this way. So the up here at the Tonopah Historic Mining Park, they have the Mizpah mine, and the Mizpah mine is connected to the Mizpah Hotel through a mine tunnel. They have a mock-up of mining here that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea, roughly. But then there's the creepy tricycle in there. That's just creepy to me. But,
God, yeah,
so this is just a mock-up of the mining that was going on down from the basement and connecting to the mine up there on the hill. But so we'll go ahead, go back this way, and then down here is where they had. This is part of the original basement area, but this was a cave-in that they had here. They tell me that where these boards lie or where they landed, nobody has ever moved them, removed them, or anything else. And when you look at it, it looks like it very well could be true. Considering there's railroad spikes in this one, that's probably a possibility. But so then we have this little door here. That is not a mock-up. That was one of the original doors. It really is falling off of its hinges. We have high voltage back there, but this would have been the access to the mine.
Oh, wow. Huh?
Somebody coming?
I don't know what
I saw a shadow.
Damn, you should have been recording.
But so this is like I said, high voltage now. We're not allowed to go in there, but I know that housekeeping is still missing in action, so I don't know that there was anybody down here on a Sunday. But
Is there anybody there?
oh, okay, good. So there were
Housekeeping.
Damn, you got me excited.
good. Maybe there. So anyway, there was three men that were probably working at the mine. They had decided to rob the vault of the Mizpah Hotel and Casino. So they came down the shaft of the Mizpah and
Is that?
dug under the floor of the vault in here.
Oh, so this was the vault.
Yeah, dining. Dining.
This is tight.
Watch your step.
Okay. Oh, that's a big one.
It's a big step down.
Oh, shit.
Big step down.
Oh, okay.
So this was the vault. They dug up through the floor as it's still dirt, and they cleaned out the entire vault. The other guy, one of the guys got greedy, shot the other two in the head, took off. They never found the man. They never found the money.
So they came up to the floor here?
Yeah. So they decided that since it was cleared out anyway, they would move the vault to the floor above. Nobody could dig in that way.
Wow.
You can see this is the old concrete and how it was done and everything. So it's kind of weird and strange. And so supposedly that the miners or guys that got shot are still in here, and we do get random weird things that are said or heard or have something go off, and so it is kind of a thing down here. Now you are welcome to steal some money if you really feel the need. You can have I'm pretty sure they probably let you have a bag of
Can I have some of your money for
but
dinner later?
it's kind of trippy, it's a weird little room in general.
Yeah,
has
it
a weird,
is.
it says sorry. Where are you going to? Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, and when I saw your shadow, like, oh shit, there's a shadow.
You're not going to the wagon room, are you?
Yeah, I think so.
I just like, switch us back.
Maybe you should ask.
Yeah.
Maybe when we go, you want to stop at the main floor and we'll
Please,
ask?
yeah, because I have to start with the room anyway to get more.
Because they were in that room and then nobody had cleaned the room and.
So I really want that room.
Oh. We're about to clean, so.
Oh, you're about to clean the wagon room?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe you should ask if you can, since you obviously haven't been able to use anything in your
Right.
room. Obviously, at the worst, it would take a quick wipe down to,
Yeah.
right, Walter, we're back again.
Hi, Walter.
Thank you, sir. Sorry about the running all up and down.
Yeah, right. Are you okay with us coming up and down? We're gonna do a lot more of that later.
It's like, yeah,
Sure.
my problem.
Yeah.
Not my deal. You guys are the ones.
Do you want to stop and get some food before we go down there?
I might stop and get some
Okay,
food,
yeah.
but
Because I don't want you to sit there and starve. You know?
and there's nowhere to get food, so there really isn't. Yeah, everything in Tonopah closes at 9. So
I know, we
if you
were
want food,
asking,
you got-
yeah.
So how many people work? I mean, live here?
It's about it's around 2,500.
2,500.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
hi. So anyway, this is the lady in red suite down here. So she was very popular, like I said, and this was her working quarters, and then this was her living quarters. So there was a man by the name of George Wingfield. George Wingfield was a multimillionaire before the age of 30. He was worth about 50 million at that point. He had come to town kind of a gambler, kind of mining ventures here and there, but he also is the one that helped build the hotel here. When you look around this hotel and you look around the Goldfield Hotel, you'll see a lot of similarities in the layout, the way things are. The Mizpah could fit in one wing of the Goldfield Hotel, though it's much smaller than the Goldfield Hotel. The Belvada, this one, and the Goldfield were all built by the same architectural firm out of Reno. So, and George Wingfield was a part of building both the Mizpah and the Goldfield Hotel. And so George Wingfield was a married man, but he was out here and he became kind of involved with Rose, as they call her here. And Miss Rose, her real name supposedly was Evelyn, but she went by Rose as a working girl. And he felt that she was his. And he went to catch the train one day.
So they weren't married? No.
He was married, but
Oh,
he was not married to her.
He wasn't married to her.
He was
Okay.
married.
Okay.
But so he went to catch the train one day and he had to go somewhere. He missed his train and he found this to be a prime opportunity to check on his girl. When he got up here again, she was busy. She was working.
She was working with someone
And so
else.
he hid out and waited for the man to leave. When that man left, he knocked on the door, and when she answered, he yanked her out the door and he stabbed her here. They struggled. Everything went down. He had her down in front of this door and choked her to death.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's why she tends to roam the halls, roam the home. She roams all over the place. She goes everywhere she wants to. She really is kind of able to cruise around and things like that. When we get to Goldfield, I will tell you another story of George Wingfield about a girl over there who he also had murdered. So
That's what ties them both, right?
well,
Okay.
he was owner of both at different times and possibly at the same time, because this was finished in 1907 and he was involved in 1907, 1908. The Goldfield was complete in 1908. So the Belvada was 1906. This is 1907, 1908 in Goldfield. They're all by the same architectural firm. All three are on historic registries. All three are very haunted. Excuse me. So there's a lot of similarities, but I'll show you one of the architectural, structural, whatever you want to call it, and we'll go back to
Somebody's staying there. Or is it just
they
open?
might be cleaning it or something. But so when you see these little hallways,
So is that the lady in room?
so that was her working side, and the other that was her living quarters.
So that's
here.
the one that has a red drape or whatever that everybody wants.
A lot of people want to stay up here, but
Which is the red room, or what they call it, the red room?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's that one or that one.
Probably.
Which is the red room with the red drapes?
Huh?
Yeah.
Their room with red drapes?
Oh, 504. But it's,
Okay.
I think someone's in there.
Oh, this one here? Or this one over here? This one or this one?
This one, 504 right here.
With the door open or no?
No.
Okay,
Someone's
the
in
one,
there.
oh, that one has the red drapes.
Yeah.
I wanted that room, but they were full.
So when you see this hallway here and how the doors go off to the V, and then there's another hallway down here that does the same. But there's also, this is the George Dixon room, but so see how this separates into two?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then,
That's weird.
and then again, we have the rooms that go off in a V like that.
Oh, wow.
Which I'm sure that had more than one purpose. For when, if you know that you have one room and you know that the other person has another room, anybody else coming down that hall is probably looking for something like trouble, you know.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Thank you. I think that my dust caught up with my.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not. So
I know, you know what?
today.
We have allergies really bad, so I'm surprised we're not coughing and sneezing yet.
But they're different. They're from down there.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
yeah. It's different in each area. It's way drier up here, and oh look, we can still catch this. Good, goody goody. All right.
Okay, thank you.
So just take a
Walter
quick run through the third floor real fast. But so yeah, the staff often talks about the fact that any of the armoires or anything that are in the hallways and stuff will have all the doors and drawers opened on it or
Oh,
something
wow.
like that. You can't say that it's not somebody that's staying here just messing around, but it happens on a regular.
Right.
So like, why would people do that on the, like all the people do
Right,
you know, it seems
everybody,
very
every new
weird.
person that comes in,
Yeah, why would it seems odd, you know? So
Right,
it's kind
yeah.
of hard to say that it's customers for sure when
Right.
it possibly isn't, but it might be. It could be. It's odd, you know. All the way around, it's different. But so this is the third floor. I don't know that. I don't think that that has anything to do with the actual children that play up here, but I think that it's a creepy picture, you know.
Definitely check that out. Yeah.
If you so on the fourth floor, which is where you guys are going to be now, you know, when you come down this hallway and you get, this is a conference room on this floor, but on the fourth floor, if you go in here, there's a picture to the left-hand side of George Wingfield.
Oh, okay.
And he's a very, he's very.
Are you allowed? We're not allowed to go in there, are we?
You'd be allowed to walk in that little hallway, basically. Or
Oh,
right
okay,
now,
okay.
But you should be able to see it from just right here, you know, too.
Okay. But we would have to stick our key in there?
No, it won't. It'll just be open.
Oh, okay,
Unless somebody has a conjoining room with it, but I don't think they do. But so it's kind of crazy. The similarities of the things that George Wingfield is a name that is well known throughout different. Like I said, between the two hotels, very much so.
And that's the same down here?
So yeah, so
Okay.
like I said, look at the layout there, and then you'll see the layout at the Goldfield, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I get it now. I get what she's saying.
So it's the same, right? Same
Are
old
these rooms?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, and I don't think that's a room, but anything has a number on it probably is.
No, that doesn't have a number.
And that's like, who knows,
No, I think that's the housekeeping.
storage or housekeeping or something.
I thought there was a dead body and the cells were like,
I
I was like, oh shit.
That's funny. You guys okay if we go down the stairs?
Yeah.
Let's go down the stairs then. So this
Down's
is
better
how-
than up. This one coming from the third floor?
Yeah, it just
That statue is a little
seems
creepy.
Yeah, all of it. Just this hallway seems creepy in some way. I don't know what the reasoning is there. I need my medium to come tour this
Right.
with me so she can tell me what's going on. But
So this is where we were at.
Right.
Okay.
so then there's a miner. There's a man that looks like a miner that he comes down here and he like will look around here and he'll look around this corner too, and he looks out over there and he I don't know what he's looking for or what he's doing, but he's I've seen him, but he's like, you know, he'll look around here
kinda peek.
and sometimes he'll kind of like look over, you know, I don't know who he's looking for or what he's looking for, but it's kind of weird.
So what is that over here? Offices. Oh, offices. Okay. So nothing's stored. Just lost my shoe.
Oh gosh, don't
You know?
Don't do that. So, All right, so that gives you a good idea of the layout of this hotel, and you would be able to. You're allowed to go hang out on all of the floors during the night if you wanted to do when we get back, if you wanted to hang out on the 5th floor and just sit up there and on the couch or whatever, they don't mind if you do that as long as you're not disturbing any of the guests. You're fine. So, just sitting up there quietly, or sitting on the 3rd floor quietly, or whatever, or sitting, playing with the paranormal equipment in your room, and just as long as it's quiet, not bugging anybody, you're good. So.
To the 5th floor right now. See if we can do an investigation. I know somebody's staying. There's a housekeeper right there with towels over her.
Kings.
They're cleaning a lot of rooms. Alright, let's go 3rd. Can't do the 5th because they're cleaning. Can I take a peek in that room? Can I peek in there?
Which one?
This one, with the doors open? I can just film real quick?
It's a dirty room.
It's okay, I just want to see what it looks like. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this room is small. Look how small these are. Babe. These rooms are small. What is that one like? So all the rooms are small up here like that?
Only the queen size.
Oh, the queen
That's
size.
a queen room.
Ah, so the king ones are bigger?
Yeah, this one, so you can check 514 and see.
Okay, thank you. Oh, look at this one, honey. Oh my God, this is nice. Oh shit, look at this.
This is like the
This one doesn't have a coffee, but it smells good. Yeah, this is very nice.
Smells good. Smells good. Thank you.
Yeah, I need you to come to my house, okay? Thank you. So those are the rooms. I don't remember the dates. 15, 14 seat? 514, and I peeked in that one over. Okay, so we're on the 3rd floor. Supposedly, organized activity with kids running around.
Just cool.
Hit the rim. It says rim.
Ram range?
Yeah, hit it 4 times.
How many?
Till the lights light up. We didn't get a chance to do this last night, so.
Hey, babe.
So they're having reports of children that have died in this hotel. A lady of the night had 2 kids, and supposedly she had to go to work, so she ended up locking them in or putting them in the freezer, and they ended up passing away. And it said that they stay on this floor and run around. So if you stay quiet enough, supposedly they will, we heard footsteps and running, and what else?
Playing with the ball.
Playing with the ball and all that stuff. So yeah, grandpa's over there. Is there any kids on this floor that want to come out and talk to us? My name is Joy, and that's Joey. And we drove kind of far away to see if we can talk to you. We don't have very much time. We have to leave in like a couple minutes. So we only got about 10 minutes to talk to you. So,
Kid.
Oh, it says kid.
Oh. And then again, you guys, I want to show you the phone. There is no, this phone you can't even make a call. You can barely call 911. But it's on airplane mode, and there's no, it's just a phone that we have. It's not, it doesn't even work. But it just popped up, kid. How old are you? Can you tell me how old you are? What the hell was that? Did I know? Sound like a speaker turned off, huh? Let me just sort of speaker shut. I have a device over there. It's a toy. It has a red light. Thank you. Can you do that one more time? Thank you. Are you one of the kids that roam the hallways? If you are, can you touch that? Can you touch that if you're one of the kids?
Death.
Did you die here in this hallway? Was the stories true? Thank you. It's a cool toy, isn't it? Can you do it one more time on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and touch that. You're doing such a good job. Can you do that one more time? Or how about this? Oh, thank you so much. Good job. Move away from there. Thank you. Could you tell me your name? Isn't that awesome? That's awesome. That's all I'm doing. We have more activity here than a fucking goldfish. Damn it. I have another device here on the table. Can you make this one go off? If you touch it, it'll make the lights flicker and change colors. Can you do that for me? Go ahead and touch it one more time.
Metallic.
Thank you. Metallic? Is your name Metallic? So you guys, we're getting some cool activity. I'm so disappointed because we could have done this last night when the hallways were quiet. Right now there's housekeeping, cleaning and stuff. So it's kind of hard to investigate, and I don't want to bug them. But you know, I wanted to get an investigation before we have to leave. But we're getting a lot of activity compared to what we did at the Goldfield. So I'm super excited.
Showing an action or happening as being unfinished.
Oh. Show me what?
Showing an action or happening as being unfinished.
Oh, that's a trip. But yeah, we didn't have a chance to investigate yesterday, so we're trying to do this before we leave. Can you back away from there? Thank you. Can you make this one go off for me? Can you make this device go off for me? Burned?
Burned.
Okay, go ahead and back away from there. Can you back away from that, please? Thank you. What's your name? I really want to know your name. What are your names? Are you one of the children spirits that are set to run around this hallway? If you are, can you make that device go off? Okay, thank you. I'm reading a lot of activity compared to the culprit. Are you brother and sister? If you're brother and sister, can you make that go off? Honey, can you put the K2 over there? So I can zoom in so I can see both of them. Are you brother and sister? Are there two of you? If there's two of you, can you make that device go off? Okay, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to try to communicate with us, okay? Are you brother and sister?
Someone's watching.
So sorry. Here, let me turn it down. I don't want to scare you. Oh my god, I don't want to scare her. Oh my shit. Let's turn it down. Housekeeping's cleaning right next to us, and I don't want to make her nervous, but I want to investigate before we have to leave. We should have done this last night. Oh, shit. But it was late, and we can't really have that device going because, you know, people are sleeping. So I didn't want to put the device that makes the REM pod out because it makes a lot of noise. So, yeah. Can you move away from there, please? You really like that one with the red light, huh? That one's cool. Flagellar?
Flagellar. What is that?
Move away from there, please. Could you move away from there? Thank you. Is that where you like to hang out, on the stairs? Do you like to stay on the stairs? Come to that device and tell me your name. Okay, move away from there. Back away. Can you move away from there, please? Thank you. So I'm going to count to 3, and can you do it when I say 3? Move away. Thank you. What is it?
Manus. I don't know.
Move away. I swear the spirit talker, you guys, is using big ass words. We don't even know. We have to Google everything. Okay, we're going to leave in a couple minutes.
Manus.
Is it okay that we leave? Move away from there, please. Back away. I was a child.
I was a
Bring it
child.
over, 'cause that's it.
Because I was a child.
You were a child when you died? I'm so sorry. Okay, move away from that, please. Okay, so I'm gonna count to 3. Can you light it up on my count? 1. Okay. Jesus, that thing is like right there. I think it really likes the red light. So if it is a child spirit, it does like this, you know, the REM pod. It's really enjoying the REM pod because it keeps going off like crazy. Were you locked in the refrigerator downstairs? Were you locked in the refrigerator downstairs? Okay, make it stop, please. Thank you. How about the other one with the green light? Can you touch that one? Can you make that green one go off with a green light? Okay, Okay, that's a green color, yeah, you're right. But what about the other device? Can you make that one go off? Turn it off, please. Back away. Check this out.
10, 3.
I'm gonna try this one too. Put it in a different location.
Sculpture.
Sculpture.
Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna put another.
Just put it right here.
I'm gonna put another one further down away. Can you make this one go off too? Move away from there. Come to this one.
That's funny.
We're up there. Up here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, move away from there.
Picture.
Picture. You have a picture on the wall?
Put it right there.
Yeah. You see where Joey's at up there? He put another device. Can you go to that one and make that one go off? And you have a picture. Where's your picture up? Okay, move away from there. Go to this one over here. How about you try this one over here, please? Try making that one go off way over there. On the count of 3. Ready? 1. Okay, move away from there. Try this one over here. That way I know I'm really talking to somebody. Can you make that one down there go off? Can you make that one down there go off? Go ahead and run over there real quick because we gotta go in like 2 minutes. Spina. Words are ridiculous. What does that mean? Go ahead and make that one go off. Hurry, we gotta go. Make that one with the green light way over there go off. You do the same thing. You touch that red, the metal rod. Go ahead and touch that and it'll go off. On the count of 3, okay? 1. I really like this one. I think that's where you hang out, huh? You like to hang out over there by the stairs. I think that's where, unless that's Walter, because it's right next to the elevator. But then it did say kid. So.
It's a birth defect in which the developing baby's spinal cord fails or develops or fails to develop properly.
Okay, we're gonna have to pack up since you don't want to make that one move or change. You don't want to make that one go off. You had blonde hair? Did you have blonde hair? Or am I communicating with the lady in red? Are you Elizabeth? If that's Elizabeth, make that go off. Elizabeth, is that you? Okay, thank you. Back away from that, please.
Ill.
Yeah.
Ill. Ill? Elizabeth, were you ill? Were you ill? Am I talking to Walter? Who controlled the elevator or worked on the elevator, or who was... Walter, if that's you, back up. Can you back away from that, please? So I don't know. I don't know if we're talking to Walter, who serviced the elevator. We're talking to, I think her name was Elizabeth, who died on the 5th floor, was murdered on the 5th floor, or the 2 child spirits said to roam this hallway. I don't know who we're talking to, but we're running out of time because we have to check out and we have a long drive back. So, glad we did this little investigation. How long have we been investigating for? How long have we been up here? 20 minutes? Whatever's here, though, likes this device. That's for sure. They don't like, I have a REM pod way down there. Julie put, and they don't really seem to touch that one. Just like this one. So I think whoever we're speaking to likes this, hangs out in the stair area. For sure. Yeah, we're gonna head over to some cemeteries. We're gonna go to the Clown Hotel, and then on our way home, we're gonna stop by the Goldfield, and then we're gonna smell. Does Joey smell? Joey smells? Or do I smell? Back away from that, please. So on our way home, we're gonna stop by the Goldfield, get some drone footage, and then anything on the way home that we find, we'll stop by and do an investigation. But definitely want to stop by the cemetery over here. Okay, we gotta go. So I want to say thank you for talking to us. Go ahead and back away from there. Thank you. We gotta go, so I want to say thank you for communicating with us, okay? Hopefully we'll be back to visit you and have more time. I wish she wasn't up there because I wanted to do the fourth floor. But somebody, I think whatever's there likes the stairs. It might be the kids. Because we did get killed. Alright, we're gonna shut it off. Get ready to check out. Check back in on another location.